Hi everyone, Farmer Rob here from Cannonall Farm. So it's Saturday morning and the march continues. The lambs keep arriving, the pens keep filling. Luckily the weather is now our friend at this moment in time, and we're able to keep popping the lambs out in the fields to continue the journey. So things are going amazingly well really. There's Ruth and Jack down here bottle feeding like mad, because we've had lots more lambs than we thought we were going to have, lots more than we anticipated. So there's lots of work involved with keeping those going in the right direction. There's Jack down there, and really it is a labour of love. You know, there's a lot to do, but once you've got them going, it's not the job it is when you're coaxing them to drink for the first time. So yeah, this is the most demanding time. In a week's time, it will be easier. It will have settled down. So let's flip the camera around and have a look at what's going on down below. David is going on. He's shifting his rubbish. We've got every pen down here full. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 24 left to lamb in that pen. So if you come in this weekend, there will still be lambs born. You know, we're still in the thick of it. Jack's got them off to a tee. Look at that. Which is your favourite, Jack? Do you like that one? Have you got a name for it? Well, can you start thinking, please? We'll let you name that one. If it's a boy, we'll call it Jack. He's going to have a look now, look. A boy? Jack. Look at that. He's got a lamb named after him, so fabulous. 2, is it? All right. Jack 1 and Jack 2. Excellent. So all those 4 lambs, look, that's the point I was making. Once they get to that point, you can almost get a deck chair, put your feet up and watch them drink. Metaphorically, we're not going to let Jack bring a deck chair in with him, but it's not. Otherwise, it's one-on-one cajoling, nursing, teaching, and getting them going. But the hard work is now done. Those lambs are sort of a week to 10 days old. Excuse me, and they're away, aren't they? You know, they'll. And that's it. Jack's just coaxing him back on, and it's not the job it's going to be when they're really tiny babies, and we've got them all in different little age group pens, different levels of ability to drink, and it's certainly an easier way to carry on. So that's good. That's working really nicely, and that's to be done probably 6 times over 24 hours. So it's you can imagine it's quite a job. Those of you who watch regularly will remember we've got the Kerry Hill ewe, who had a funny turn, who frothed at the mouth and was not quite herself. She's there, look now. We've got her in there, we can keep a better eye on her. And she's still a little bit odd, but only a little bit odd. She's better than she was. She's more alert, she's more receptive to her environment around her. Look, she's wandering about. I feel as though she's on the mend. Ruth is treating her for twin lamb disease, also an antibiotic. We're not exactly sure what's wrong. I think it's twin lamb. And she does seem to be progressing. Ruth's having a prowl down here just to see if there's anything lambing. I think that one, Ruth. Yeah, I've been watching it. No, I've been watching on the camera though. She's been in that corner, up and down, messing about. Just like a lot of the others were. The slow burners, aren't they, getting going? So she's scanned for triplets, Ruth's saying. So that should be exciting. If we can get them out and over the line, we will be very happy bunnies. So again, these guys are waiting for Jack and Ruth. We start with the babies and work our way up to the older ones, and that's why they're having to wait the turn. There's 2 new Valley lambs that were born yesterday, doing really nicely. 1,800 people watching, 420 stars. Thank you very much for your interest. They're the other Valleys that are waiting to give birth. Now today's an exciting day. They're all exciting days. Excuse me, but I'm taking Blossom to meet the horse of her dreams. So we're off to York, and hopefully things will go well. So she's been scanned, she's in season, and I'm taking Blossom and Valentine, but I'm bringing them back before lunch. So anyone coming today, don't worry, you will still have the pleasure of their viewing and their company. So nothing happening here at the moment. We'll check in here again before we finish, but we'll just have a fly around the yard and see what's happening elsewhere, and then we'll come back and check that Dutch before we tie things up. So that's the plan. It's such a blessed relief to have the weather on our side for what feels like the first time this year. You know, we've had 3 or 4 days of dry weather, relatively warm. Yesterday was positively balmy. So yeah, we're very grateful for that, and I'm sure the sheep are. And I'm so pleased for all the guys lambing up on the fells and hills of northern England and Scotland and southern England, for that matter. There's still hills down south, aren't there? So it's not just about the north, but yeah, if you're lambing outside and you've got cold temperatures and wet weather, you're going to lose a lot of lambs, aren't you? There's no two ways about it. And it must be the most heartbreaking situation to be in, you know, to literally watch your lambs perish before your very eyes, because, you know, if you don't have indoor facilities and you lamb outside, and some of these breeds are designed to do that. It's not wrong. It's not intrinsically wrong to lamb outside. It's absolutely right if you've got the right breeds and the right terrain. But if Mother Nature's against you, there's not a right lot you can do. And when she's against you, it can be a dispiriting place to be. So we're thinking of farmers up and down the land who are affected by floods and adverse weather conditions, and hoping that they stay strong psychologically and that they can get through these trying times, because you know, sheep are an animal that's designed to test you. You know, even Gordon, our neighbour, who's a brilliant farmer, said, you know, if you weren't of a strong mentality, then they could really get you down, and that's how livestock farming can be when things are not going in your direction. So we're empathising, sympathising to all the people out there who are in that situation. So we've got the cows. We've got Emily. I'll let Emily go. Her need is greater than mine. She's got a big barrow of hay, so hopefully she can keep that hay on the cart all the way down to the horses. She's certainly carrying a big load. Right, we've got the what's it on? The horse box is on, ready for Blossom to be loaded. So I'm grateful for that. So that's a job less to do. And it's very, very spring-like, very peaceful. The birds are singing, very tranquil. It feels a very relaxed environment. So there's Murph the Smurf, looking really well. And we'll have a look from above as well. We might see a little bit more action from above. Excuse me. Shirley says, go to Joe's page. You will find it all on there. Victoria says, morning, Farmer Emily. What a woman. It's a big load of hay, isn't it, that you've got to admire that ambition, tenacity and commitment. So there's our little heifer, awaiting her due date and awaiting her appearance on springtime. He's a fair unit, isn't he, that? There's the Sultan of Barnsley, soon to appear on the Yorkshire Vet in the not too distant future. What a bull. And there is Cannonball, who is a big horse in the making, isn't he? He's a big grand lad, and he's going to be an absolute beauty. So today, tickets are available, but they're selling fast. You know, I think we might be on the grass today. I'm going to have a look before long and report back to the ticketing team, because obviously we we manage the admission numbers according to the parking that we've got available. There are lots of things to take into consideration when, you know, when running and administrating a place like ours. These girls are very happy to be in here. They've got their own feed face now. Danny and Emily are very happy that they're here because they no longer have to carry the hay halfway back through the building to feed them. They've now got their own feed face. The calves will be better because the mums will be better fed and they'll produce more milk and everyone will grow better. But the 5 nice cows, 6 nice cows, them, that's the first time heifer at the back. But they're all in good flesh, you know, fit without being fat. And milking well and feeding the babies. So that's ultimately what we want. The Sultan of Barnsley is girding his loins. He's ready when required. And that's his name. Look, Sultan. He's got his ear tag. Sultan. Bought him. I don't think I'm breaking an embargo. Say that we bought him at Stirling recently. We're very happy with him. And all will be revealed in the Yorkshire Vet in this new series, I'm sure. So yeah, everything looks peaceful and happy and dandy down here. The Murphys dreaming of going to the Royal Highland Show. Please tune in to Springtime next week, Monday to Friday. It is our big beast of television. It's our big deal, and we're very, very grateful to have the chance to showcase all things Cannon Hall Farm. You know, we're very proud to be the host farm, and if anyone wants any more Cannon Hall Farm, now's the time. You know, when the trailers come on advertising it, when the post-show videos come on saying what did you think to it, that's the time to sort of say, yeah, we'd love a weekly summer programme, because ultimately that's what we would love to do, a weekly summer programme where we could go to the Royal Highland Show, go to the Yorkshire Show, take our animals further and wider and buy new ones and develop new bloodlines and things like that. You know, we would love to do that. So that ultimately would be our dream gig. So yeah, the leaves, they're nothing nicer than a fresh new leaf, is there? You never get that again. That's just a just born leaf, isn't it? And it's so fresh and vibrant and fragrant. Beautiful. You know, that's flora and fauna and new life in the form of animals. It's all what springtime is absolutely all about, and we're very excited for what's happening around us, and very excited for next week. Hopefully people will enjoy the hard work that's gone into it by the team at Daisy Beck. You know, Kim, series producer, a really good friend and a really talented television person, and all their team. You know, they've been absolutely fantastic. We've enjoyed working with them. They've put us uppermost in the thoughts. They've always had the animals, you know, as the first consideration, and we very much appreciate that. So there is Snowdrop. Was it Snowdrop? Who had CCTV. Louis says, we need you on TV over the summer. Love all you do. Far better than so many game shows. Tina says, we will definitely be watching. Please give us a share if you possibly can. One thing I looked at last night with Tom, with my son Tom, and we're up against stiff competition next week. So that's the problem. There's a lot of good shows on, and it's prime time, isn't it? It's 8 o'clock. So we really need our core supporters to bang the drum that it's on, and hope that people can be enticed into watching it as the first preference. Obviously, catch-up views are important, but there's nothing like a live view when they come to analyse the ratings. 3 in-calf cows here, 2 more in-calf cows there, all due to calve over the next couple of months, so that's exciting. And then we've got 6 cows already calved, and then the white one, Snowdrop or Snowflake or whatever we called it at the end. So we've got 7 with baby calves on the ground. So again, that's lovely to see, and they are they are an adorable thing, and so far so good. We've managed to get them born successfully, and we hope and we persevere that can carry on. You know, we take nothing for granted. You're only as good as your next calving. Patrice says, record other shows and I'll watch you. Thank you. And Jackie says, we will be right behind you, Rob. Thank you, Jackie. We appreciate that so much. Francis says, well, I will be watching, can't wait. Lynette will be watching. Linda says, don't worry, Rob, I'm sure you will be brilliant viewing numbers. And Louise says, I'm with Channel 5 every time. Thank you. But it is a snowdrop, says Lynn. Thank you. I sort of struggle with that one in me to sit firmly and fairly and squarely in my memory bank. So yeah, we're up against it. It's David against Goliath, but it is a good programme. I do feel content that if people watch it, it will hopefully attract them back for the second, third, fourth, and fifth night. You know, the Helen Skelton is a draw. You know, there's no doubt about it. She's a big name. She's box office, and we're lucky to have her on our team. You know, to have someone of her stature with us and helping us, and holding our hand through it. Morning, Danny. Is enjoyable and beneficial. So yeah, we're very grateful for that. I'll tell you what, I'll carry on up here, and we'll just have a look from above, and then I'll come down below. Here comes Dave in a very steady mode. For Dave, that is positively sedate. He must have soothing music on. He must be in a relaxed and chilled frame of mind. That's good. He's gliding about the farm in his JCB in a high gear, not revving the what's it off it. It's got some cobwebs in my face there. So there's lots and lots of little songbirds and sparrows and all sorts in these plantings, which is lovely to see. It's important to see. We love to see nature around us. We love to work in harmony with it. You know, I wish we had national leadership that saw the value in a joined up approach to farming and conservation and food production. You know, we're here to feed people, but we're here to give everything a fair crack of the whip. You know, every bird and every animal deserves a chance to thrive. Look at those birds in that tree. Magical. And that's what we want more than anything. We want to produce food, wholesome, nutritious, good quality food to the highest standards that gives birds and mammals and invertebrates and insects a fair crack at life. You know, it should not be impossible to do so. Right, so yeah, we're in a good place now. We've got most things over the line and bone. There's that little donkey's an absolute gift from above. Just look at it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and that was a goat doing a little slide. That was nice. Missed it, sorry. So, Leslie said, don't worry, Rob, I'll be there and we'll tape it so I can watch it again. I do hope you get a weekly gig. We would love that. Elaine says, I'll be watching, definitely watching springtime. And Shirley says, speed recovery, Lorraine. I took my tablets then on hospital stairs and connected to their Wi-Fi. Get well soon. If you're going into hospital or there's anything ailing you, we hope that things remedy as quickly as is possible. Look at Winston. Winston's got the bucket, and Bob is trying to take it off him through the fence. Excuse me. So Rainbow, the Shetland pony, keeps us waiting. We're watching him very closely. Lady and her twin calves are doing really nicely. And yeah, everything's just chilling along on what appears to be a very sedate Saturday morning. It won't be sedate forever, because we're going to be greeted by lots of visitors, which is fabulous. I'm scooting off very shortly after this broadcast to take Blossom and what do we call her? Valentine. Blossom and Valentine to York for Blossom to be covered. She's been scanned yesterday. She's in season. The time is right to get her in fall for next year. So that is exciting. Hopefully it'll work. 2,400 people watching. Give us a share if you possibly can. Gail says, good morning, Rob and everyone. Bit late to pass this morning. Dawn says, sound's gone. Go out and come back in again, see if that works. Kimberly says, Ria, well, that sucks. Awake. Shirley says, mine's okay. Go out and back in. And Janet says, morning, Rob. These are a trio that we're very proud of, very pleased with. For someone's called a fall Zippy or George, if it's male, from Rainbow. That's a good shout. For this cow to come back from carrying undiagnosed twins so wonderfully well, to the point where I've got a mind, if it goes well, to take her to the Yorkshire Show. And not so much because I expect her to win, although she's a good cow, but feeding twins, it would be a massive ask. I just think it would be a celebration of her efforts to see her walking around the ring at the Great Yorkshire Show with 2 bundles of joy or trouble, depending how you look at it. I think it would be a celebration of life. Jennifer says, where have Ted and Emma gone? Question mark. Watch next week and you will find out, but I think everyone will be extremely pleased when they see where he's gone and what he's gone to do. So do not worry. He's like Arnie. He will be back. Tracy says, morning, Rob. Tad late this morning. No problem at all. You join and leave whenever you wish. We're here for a Saturday morning relaxing walk round. There might be a sheep going to land, which I'm going to check before we wind up. And I will find where David is. David is in a very relaxed mood this morning. I've seen him driving about. I've never seen him drive so sedately. So that he must be feeling in a happy and good place, which is lovely to see. So right, let's press on further and see if I can get out and see if we can see where younger brother is. I can hear again the JCB running round at low revs. Either JCB's nearly broken and it's on limp mode, or David's not feeling himself. Look here. Can hear it. He's almost purring. Unless he's so far ahead with his jobs, he doesn't feel the need to rush. It's possibly that. He'll be putting his spreader bale on in a moment. He's got a bit of straw left over from yesterday, not loads. That will be gone in the blink of an eye. We've got Bonnie and we've got Lilibet in these 2 pens. Then we've got Coco in that one. So we've got 3 island cows in here. We've got Fern down there. We've got Lady down there. That's 5. We've got 6 calves on 5 cows, haven't we? So that's good. Any more left to give birth? I think they're all calved now. I think Emma's the next one, and she's obviously elsewhere. And all will be revealed next week. But it was a joyous trip. I think I can say that, and I can talk about it to a degree because the channel have put out that fairly blatantly obvious teaser, haven't they? That Ted is he's elsewhere for a short while. So watch this space, and there's a lot of detail to be revealed in due course. So Danny and Emily are working very hard down there. Those horses don't muck out and feed themselves. Look at Dave here. I've never seen him. I've never seen this. Look at that. I've never seen the like. Let's find out what's going on. Is mechanic coming out, Dave? Mechanic coming out? JCB, must be in limp mode. I've never seen you so steady.
No.
No?
I'm not in limp mode.
Well, what's wrong with you? Are you so far ahead of your jobs you don't need to rush?
I'm just waiting. There's one barrel to come out.
No, but you've been gliding round in low revs high gear.
No, I haven't.
I've never seen the like of
It's
it.
automatic.
Yeah, I know.
In automatic mode. So,
But if you don't press your foot down, it goes higher gear, same speed, doesn't it?
you do.
Yeah.
I thought I was going at the right pace.
Oh no, I think it was the right pace. I thought it was very, very relaxed. It was good. Nice to see.
I am ahead of my game.
Yeah.
I've got a rubbish done already, and I've got a little bit of behind white bull too.
I think there might be a ewe on a lamb. A Dutch. Red mark on its back, standing by the door all the time. Scan for triplets. Red ring on it.
We'll have to have a look at that later.
Yeah. 2,500 people watching. 1,373 stars.
Well, that Shetland would have pulled by now.
Want to have a look at it?
You know, it waxed up like a week ago.
Yeah. What was I going to say about supporters? I can't remember now. Should we go in?
Well packed up.
Yeah. Sometimes the nearer to falling they get, the more affectionate they get.
Well, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. Sometimes they run off in the other direction. Right, who's Robert and who's Bruce?
No idea.
Don't you know?
Well, you've got ear tag numbers, so you'll have a good idea if you've done it.
I know which I think they are. I don't know the ear tag numbers.
Robert's the little weedy one, and Bruce is the strong one.
I think that's Robert.
Oh, the stronger one.
No, the smaller one.
Okay.
I'm only guessing. That looks to be friendly, so it's looking like it might come for a bottle of milk.
Hello.
So 2,600 people watching. We're looking at Ozzy Osbourne. We're looking at, what's this one called, Dave?
Okay, see.
Say it in Northern Irish.
Casey. Is that right?
Yeah,
Casey?
yeah.
She's not that well bagged up, but that
No.
one is.
I think she's due June time. That's Rainbow. And if it has a boy, we're going to call it Jeffrey or Zippy.
I like that.
Someone suggested it. It's a good name.
Not Bungle then.
No, maybe. Robert's the small one, says Shirley.
She's really well bagged up though.
You think?
God, yeah.
So she could go at any time.
Yeah.
I'm saying tonight.
No.
I'm saying tonight's the night.
Well, it's possible because she is proper bagged up.
She's in good nick though, isn't she? She looks
fit as anything.
a nice skin on her, nice coat. He looks well.
Yeah.
Do you want to come and lie down with this baby donkey?
No, not at all. I don't even want to go in there because
Why?
I just come up and rub against you and then they smell a donkey.
Don't you love donkeys?
Not as much as you.
I love donkeys.
You're
Look
a
at that.
bonny little thing, aren't you?
Don't you want to go and lie? I want to go and love it.
You love it then.
I'm going to love it.
On this side.
Why don't you like the smell of donkeys?
Not really.
Don't you?
It's not something I aspire to smell like.
I don't mind. Hello, darling. Hello. Here, Dave, you film it. No, don't come in, you'll smell. Don't come in, you'll smell. Whenever you get down low.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They just get away. Oh yeah. It is a bonny little thing.
Everyone would love to do this.
Yeah.
I bet people would genuinely love to come and do around there.
Well, they do, don't they? Yeah. They come here and have a farm experience, and then they do that. Look at it. I like the way they turn the lip up.
I like the trust in her.
She's my favourite donkey.
What colour is she?
Bambi, she's gold.
Sorrel.
Sorrel. She's gold. Yeah. Well, more of a bronze, I'd say, perhaps.
We could do donkey yoga.
Yeah?
That's what Jules did. He laid on the ground with it.
Did he? That doesn't surprise me. So Jules did donkey yoga, laid on the ground, and they smothered him.
And I came up behind him and stroked his ear. He thought it was a donkey.
Right. So Robert came up behind him, stroked his ear, and he thought it was a donkey.
Jules said, "Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely."
It was it. So Jules thought it was a donkey, but really Rob. Hello.
Look at this. They love the foot. So who's the next to fall there?
No idea.
You don't know?
No.
Show you. Look, it's running round now.
Look it. No.
What?
I'm all right.
Don't you want to cuddle it?
I don't. I'm all right. Look, it's a
bet-
fussy little thing.
I bet everyone would love to cuddle this donkey. Hands up if you'd like to cuddle that donkey. It's properly nice. Look at it. He wants to be my friend.
He's just rubbing up against you.
I don't mind it though. I like the smell of baby donkeys. I like it. I love them. Right, that's the next one, Dave.
What's she called?
Jess.
Bambi's a better name.
Yeah, Bambi's a good name. I like it. But that's Jess. Is she bagging?
No.
No. And obviously Raspberry. Do you know which one Raspberry is? Raspberry features on Springtime next week. I don't think I'm giving any embargoes away. If I am, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Exactly, that's Raspberry. And Raspberry is our heroine donkey.
Hello.
For fighting back from adversity.
Hello.
She wins the... If we had a donkey prize, she'd win it, wouldn't she? For coming back from adversity and supporting all her friends.
She's a beautiful donkey.
And this is... Hello, little
What's that one called?
It's a little baby one.
What's it called?
I don't think we've named it yet.
It's called a fall rubber baby donkey.
Oh yeah, it's a baby one now.
No, we haven't named it.
Sylvia says, now watching in peace after a busy morning.
Hello.
Beatrix wants to cuddle with it.
Look, I'm having a stroke.
Carol
and I'm
would love
loving
to
it.
cuddle a donkey. We've shamed David into cuddling a donkey, haven't we?
Nice.
We've shamed him.
Hello.
Yeah.
Come here.
5 minutes ago, I didn't want to know him. No, they stink. No. And now, they've won him over. I love the way Mum won't let you interact with that fall on your own. She's there, isn't she? Just
Right.
checking.
I'm going to wash my hands now.
Right. Oh, so, right, let's... shall we go and check that sheep up in the roundhouse then?
Can do. I've just moved the bucket.
And then I need a hand-loading Blossom. Do you think we could do it? I think we need Philip.
What's Philip now?
What's he know? He's only had a lifetime with horses.
We've got two people here that's had a lifetime of livestock.
We'll wing it.
Eh?
We'll wing it. No, I do know what to do.
Yeah, I know.
There's a strategy around it, and it does work.
Have you actually shown the bag on it?
No. Every day, and in every day, in every way, we're getting better and better, aren't we?
Unless the weather goes against us.
No, but I mean in terms of knowledge.
Oh, you always
We're learning all the
You
time.
make a mistake, you learn.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Mm.
And then you hopefully don't do it again.
See, I like that pony. What's it called?
It's called Scylla.
Correct. Well done. What's that one called?
That's called Pony M.
Correct. What's that one called?
Aussie Horse Farm.
Correct. And that one you must speak it in Northern Irish.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh dear. Poor Philip. Right. So, Sheila says you were funny. Carla says, who's looking after Phil's farm? He's got a strong team back home in the north of Ireland. And Karina says, good morning, Rob and Dave. Cuddle donkeys, baby, or otherwise, all day long. Beautiful. Animals, Vicky says, need a pen full of donkeys, a side table, a comfy chair. I think, honestly, that's absolutely right. Nice glass of wine would be a perfect chill-out area.
You're not wrong there.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about that.
Yeah, those donkeys.
You know, like some people have a fish tank, don't they?
Mm.
Right, you could have a pen of donkeys
You
and
could
get
just-
the same, if not more, you get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Or 2 donkeys in your living room. Little miniature ones like that. They wouldn't do that much muck, would they?
Anita once, when she was collecting paper money for her dad, in one of the villages in Barnsley, saw someone with a horse in the living room.
Yeah.
So it does happen.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Well, they're not a bad size. I've seen bigger dogs.
Well, I think this was a big horse.
No. Yeah. Well, only in Barnsley is what I would say.
I bet it happens all over.
Yeah. Well, I went in house the other day, and they had 2 guinea pigs in bedroom.
That's true.
Yeah. 2 guinea pigs. And they looked happy.
Horse is big.
Yeah, but I just thought, wow, they've got guinea pigs in the bedroom. And I thought I were bad.
Well, we had fish tanks and all sorts.
Yeah. I had chicks in my bedroom. All sorts.
Right then. That's what you did as kids. I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to move these buckets first. You've got
Right.
the key for the white truck, haven't you?
Yep, I've got a key. We just need to get the horse loaded. Because I want to get her off, hopefully get her mated, get her back here so that people can enjoy looking at her and keep everything crossed that it works out successfully. Need to check the grass to see it's dry enough to park on. I think it will be. And then let the ticketing people know that we can sell more tickets, because we're not far off. We're not far off our capacity now for no grass parking. We've still got some left, but they'll soon disappear. And if we can park on the grass though, it's happy days. We can just keep going and have more people enjoy the facilities. So off we go. David's moving buckets and he's going to meet us up there. So 8:15 at the moment. In an ideal world, I'd be off by 9 o'clock. But it's not always an ideal world, is it? And sometimes you've just got to go with the flow. So I would say Jeremy and Elaine are doing a very good job keeping the place tidy. Definitely a good innovation to give people those specific roles. You know, I think it's worked really well to have someone dedicated to. Look, there's Jeremy there. He's blowing the playgrounds. That didn't used to get done. And obviously with that new rubber surface, it makes it all thoroughly cleanable. So that's worked really well, and people are enjoying the playgrounds. You know, we're thrilled with the impact they're having, and in June we're having a complete refurb of the indoor play, brand new play frame, loads of new innovations. Exciting times really for children, and exciting times for me, because you know, while these things are being done and we're having them done, it's I've always in the back of my mind, is Nelly going to enjoy that? And it's a nice thing to have in your mind when you're developing facilities, because you're doing it, you know, not just for a general reason like the enjoyment of everyone. You know, you've got someone in mind. You think would Nelly like that at her age? You know, so therefore it gives you a better understanding of you know, the appropriateness of the equipment that we're having put in. It's certainly broadened my understanding of age group specific things. So, shared from Michigan, says Helen. Sam says, we got indoor guinea pigs as we adopted them from Pets at Home. As indoor pets, such a friendly animal. Well, these looked happy, I would say that. I was just a bit shocked. I thought, well, that's a guinea pig. It was a big one, no? A big guinea pig. So Ruth is feeding another. And what's that one situation?
Very weak from I've been struggling to feed off mum.
All right. Yeah. You can only tube so long, Ruth, can't you? Ethel says Blossom going to York, keeping everything crossed for this on this occasion. And Hannah says came on Tuesday and had a lovely day. My autistic cousin was over the moon to have a photo with Dave and proper made his day. Thank you. That's a lovely thing to hear, and it's wonderful. Oh, hang on, Ruth. No, it's a Herdwick. Yeah. No, I think she's gonna though. Yeah, I think we might have a birth going on. I think she'll probably have it. I'll watch it, Ruth. I'll shout you if. So we'll have a bit of a change of tack here. We'll hopefully watch one being born naturally and on its own. Ruth's on hand to nip in if it doesn't appear. But I think there's every chance she'll push that out. Yeah, Erdwick's are very resourceful, and she's pushing away. And hopefully we're going to see one being born. So let's watch and hopefully enjoy. So 2,700 people watching. What will hopefully be a natural birth. So she's on with it. She's now up. The contractions subsided. She will go down again. Let's hope she goes down in a place that we can see the lamb hopefully being born. So stick with us, put kettle on, and we'll hopefully watch new life come into the world. And if she doesn't have it herself, then we will obviously lend a hand. So she's just calling out there. She's getting ready for the next push. She should probably go down again to push. And the wily old, you know, you can never be complacent, but I'm less nervous around those girls giving birth than some of the other breeds. They seem to just find a way. Adele says, we came on Monday and had a lovely time. You've got a lovely farm. It's my 5th time and first time in Farm Shop and Cafe. Grand, thank you. Sally sent 20 stars. Thank you, Sally. 1,782 stars. Anne says, morning, Rob and Ruth. And she's pushing away, and I wouldn't say she's got into full contraction mode yet. Jane says, fab. She's pushing now. Look. So it all depends on whether that lamb is presented properly. Leanne says, yes, but Rob said he would bring her back today. Bring her back today, I absolutely will. You know, I think it's important. We've got a fall like that people are coming to see her, and she needs to be on site. So I don't mind going backwards and forwards to York a time or two to get the job done and keep her happy and settled on the farm. Ultimately, that's what we want. Maisie Lyons came on Thursday, saw loads of sheep giving birth. So she's having a change of angle now, isn't she? And we can't see now, so. Can you see her, Dave? If you drive just back and tighter a bit with your tractor, you might see if there's anything coming out. It's a Herdwick just in behind the hay feeder. I'm hoping she'll have it naturally. But if not, then David will be in. She's keep quiet, Dave, because you'll upset her. Can you see from that corner? Well, there's a lamb well out. Yeah. If you climb on gate, Dave, if you climb on the gate there, can you see down that side? You'll not see there, Ruth. She's looking at you, Ruth, there. Debbie says, I'm breathing through those contractions. Come on, love, you can do it. She's properly pushing, isn't she? So she might get up again in a minute and we'll be able to see how she's doing. So she's still contracting away. So Ruth came in and pulled it out. So righto. So she almost had it herself. I think it was halfway out, and Ruth just finished it off for certainty. Teresa said, "Love her curl lip. I feel every push. Felt every push. Bless her." And you can see it lands head up and looking well. 2,900 people watching that you almost give birth naturally, but Ruth just gave it a final pull to help it enter the world, and she was desperately pushing hard, wasn't she? She was really trying to get that lamb delivered. Now I would suspect she'll have another, but she's licking it now, and we can sort of let her just mother it, and then hopefully. Can you feel another underneath, Ruth, or not? No, just let her push it. Hopefully she'll have that one herself. Another one, right? Well, we'll keep watching from a distance, and let her push that one at least into position, and maybe have it. Right. So the second leg wasn't fully extended, and that's probably why she hadn't just managed to push it out. I mean, I think she would have done in time, but it's always the age-old dilemma, isn't it? Do you leave them and hope for the best, or do you nip in and just offer a helping hand? And I think on that occasion, Ruth was entirely right to just give it that little pull, bring it into the world, and we can it wasn't even invasive. Its legs were out, you see, so it was a case of just helping it, easing it into the world. So what we'll do now, we'll watch while she pushes the next one into position, while she nurtures and cleans that lamb, and hopefully we'll either then help her with the second one, or hopefully she'll have it herself, and then Ruth can get her penned up, get it fed, and all the boxer tricks that we do. Sabs Lewis has got to have a pick with Ruth. Hope her voice is better today. I think she's struggling a bit to speak, but she's not struggling to smile. So I'm sure she'll be more than happy. Mandy says, "You're so good at knowing what to do." Well, it's one of those, isn't it? If you've never had to decide, you've never got it wrong. But we tend to err on the side of caution. If it's halfway out and not moving, then we'll just give it a little bit of a nudge. So or a bit of a tug. Ham says well done, and you can see that lamb is plenty of oil in its lamp. It's wick. Mum's licking it dry. We've not seen her contract again. Ruth had a gentle press under her tummy, and she can feel another lamb there. So at the moment she's in lick mode. She will go back into birth mode in the not too distant future. The contractions won't stop. They've just, you know, temporarily been ignored. But she won't ignore them forever, and she will go back into trying to deliver that second lamb. So 2,800 people watching new life enter the world at Cannon Hall Farm. It's what we do, quotes Sharon. It's what you do. That was brilliant. So morning, Farmer Ruth, said Angela. So we'll just temporarily just have a glance around the rest of the building. We won't miss anything. And we do have empty pens available. This is the one that I'm wondering. It's probably one I'll get David to have a look at before we wind up. The one with the red ring on its back down there. Scanned for triplets. She'd been stood with her tail out like that for as long as I've been watching the camera this morning. So I'm not... Yeah. I'm not certain she's not worthy of investigation. Are those valets drinking, Ruth?
Very thick and hot.
Right.
They are drinking and not.
All right. Good. So Ruth's saying the milk is very thick and there's not loads of it, but they are drinking. So here's Jack working hard. Jack is Ruth's son. And he's doing a real good job. Right, there's a valet sat down in the corner. Is that suspicious behaviour? I ask myself. Possibly, possibly not. Not sure. It's up now. No, I don't think it is. Jack's feeding his lambs. Will you have time to spray them lambs, Ruth? Yeah. The bottle-fed ones, I mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, just at some point. Jack makes further inroads with his haying round. So, you can see that they're getting less, aren't they, now? It's getting more leisurely up here. It's getting easier to handle. We're still left with a lot of pet lambs that are going to need, you know, a lot of feeding. But we're getting there, and it's certainly becoming a more relaxed environment, an environment where we're more in control. You know, there was a spell, there was a few days. Yeah, Ruth's laughing. There was a few days where we were not out of control, but you know, reacting to events. Now we're dictating what goes where, and in a more measured way. So that ew's still not dropped back into contraction mode, but she's up. She's licking that lamb. Let's watch her for a minute and just see if she does go back to contracting and pushing, because that's the next stage. Barbara says, "Don't you have your automatic feeders anymore?" No, we're finding that we get better outcomes by knowing. We were relying on the lambs just picking it up and cracking on with the automatic feeders, whereas this way we now know when something's not drunk, and we can intervene or make a change to the therapies that it's receiving. So the individual bottle feeding, and once they're drinking, we've got those racks of 5, hang them on the gate, they drink away. it's not as big a job as if you're bottle feeding everyone individually. Amy, are the lambs out in the fields doing well? They are, thank you. Now the weather's back as our friend. See, she's just pressing again now. Just a little bit. Down she goes. So she's starting to push. So that's good. That's what we want. So she's now pressing that lamb down the birth canal and hopefully all the way out into the big wide world. The danger when they're doing it themselves is that they're sometimes born in a membrane, a fluid-filled sac that they can drown in. So that's obviously a real danger. And hopefully not what's going to happen here. Well, it's not going to happen here because we're watching. It's coming out now. Let's have a look. See something appearing. So I think when she stands up, that might drop out. Unless it's fluid, I can see if it'll have bad camera. Yeah. I think it's just fluid, Ruth, actually. She's pushing away. This is exactly what we want to see. She's getting on with it. Still licking a lamb, bless her. She's between contractions now. She'll push again in a minute. When that fluid appeared, I thought it was a lamb. But it's not, it's a bag of fluid. So she's multitasking, isn't she? She's licking the lamb and she's pushing out the next one. So that's intact. Look at that. Head's going back, lips curling. She's really going for it. Bless her. Hilary says Erdwicks are my favourite sheep. They are grand things. Ewan is rooting for the mummy sheep. Or Sarah is. Tracy can't wait to come on Monday. So no lamb is there yet. And she's up again now. But she is back pushing now, so things are progressing entirely in line with expectations. Anna says, I thought it was a lamb, so did I. Kimberly says, bless her. Please give us a share if you want to spread the arrival of this lamb and hopefully another one safely in the next minute or two to your pals. A bit of a pottery lamb there. And that one should just... There's a lamb next door, Ruth, on a Herdwick that's got quite swollen knees by the look of it. It's just stood behind that Herdwick that's licking the molasses. It's a bit pottery. I don't know if it's got jointil or it's just... Yeah. There's 4 loose ones, Jack. Sonia said, I hope she doesn't stand on a lamb. I don't think she will. They're a careful breed. She probably drops right on it. And hopefully that will not be the case. Rebecca's just arrived on the farm entrance, just walking down.
Jack's just been jumped there by an enormous spider.
Oh. I thought you were going to say it was a rat.
No.
Yeah? Maybe it came in a box of bananas. A big spider has just frightened Jack to death. Awake. So, Mummy's still licking. She's temporarily stopped pushing. She'll hopefully go for it again in the near future. You know, contractions normally get more regular, not less so. So, She's going again now. She's crouching, starting to press. She's going to go down. And look at that, very, very carefully has gone down so as not to damage the lamb. Although she's just laid on the back half of it, isn't she? Jack, just really gently, just walk in and just pull her lamb out from under her neck, will you? She's just half squashing it. Just ease it forward, just so it's not laid on. That's it. Just creep in real gently and just pull it up just from under her. That's it. Good lad. Hold on. That'll do. That's it. Brilliant. And she can still lick it. Look. Anything there, Jack? Anything appearing? No. So there, she accidentally just laid on it a bit. And Jack was just able to ease it clear. And obviously it wants to be near its mum, doesn't it? It's working its way back towards her. But at least now she's laid down and it's firmly out of the firing line. Claire says, bless her, what a good mum. So next time she gets up, we'll be able to see what's happening. One possible date for your diaries, if you're interested. David and I are doing we're going to speak at a ladies' lunch, all in aid of the Kirkwood Hospice in Leeds, and obviously, you know, there will be a charge for the lunch. Obviously, it's at Bagden Hall, but we will obviously make no charge. It's something that we're happy and proud to do. And Ruth's straight in there and cleaning its nose. The lamb was out, but was in a bag. So it's going all right, I think. She's giving it a blow. You can see it gasping. And Mum's oblivious, isn't she? She's still licking the other one. Anne says hi from Tipperary in Ireland. Who is the special guest for Supporters Day, please? Says Vivian. All will be revealed. Becky says, Rob, what's the most difficult birth you have ever seen on the farm? Well, I think I know that one. It was a caesarean of Island Cow many moons ago. That was incredibly difficult. Do you think she's done, Ruth, or not? Do you think she's done? And to just have a gentle press under her tummy, just see if. So Ruth saw that the second one had been delivered. It was in the sac. She broke the membrane and just made sure that it was breathing. So there's two good lambs breathing away nicely, shaking their heads. And if she's done, she can concentrate on her job now, can't she? Which is fabulous. And that one was born naturally. No more, Ruth. All right, might be another. Right. So it's possible there's a third. Wow. They've had some lambs, haven't they, this time? Yeah. Ruth saying it might be the placenta, it might be a lamb. She's not exactly sure. So that remains to be seen. So 2,800 people watching. Yeah, we're doing a ladies' lunch in aid of Kirkwood Hospice. in Leeds, I believe, Kirkwood Hospice, at Bagden Hall near Denbydale, and obviously I think the worst birth was Silver losing a foal last year, but Mother Cannonball Beauty. Yeah, I'd agree with that. The most difficult though to get born was a Highland cow cesarean many moons ago. So Ruth's bringing them back across here now. Let's just watch. Hopefully Mum follow. Ruth's got a pen ready, so as long as Mum follows, she'll go straight into the pen. Michelle says, that's amazing, you are raising funds for Kirkwood Hospice. I am biased, but they are amazing. Fabulous. Well, it was Sophie in the farm shops, mother-in-law, potential mother-in-law, is I think a fundraiser, and she asked us if we'd help, and we said we absolutely would. You know, no charge from us. We're proud and honoured to do something like that. You know, we're delighted, and hopefully, I'm just a bit worried that no one will turn up. But anyway, if anyone's wanting a ladies' lunch out at Bagden Hall, which is a fabulous hotel, it's the one where Jules stops whenever he's in the area. Kirkwood Hospice, Huddersfield, Rob said, I'm sorry. Huddersfield. Anyway, Kirkwood Hospice. Ewan says all hospices do great work, or Sarah says that. They absolutely do. And if some people are interested in coming and listening to Dave and I and spend a few quid and raise a few quid for Kirkwood Hospice, then that's a good result all round, isn't it? So I think that's on the 5th of July, but hopefully someone at the hospice will know the details if anyone's interested in going. Michelle says, oh lovely, I worked for them, previous auxiliary, and it's such a beautiful place. Linda says, Kirkwood is Huddersfield, Rob, tut tut. I just thought Kirkwood. I think Kirkstall I'm thinking of, isn't it? Kirkstall's in Leeds. So anyway, wherever it is, we're happy to help. And Liz says, thank you, Kay Harrison. And that ewe is now nicely licking her lambs. Ruth is now bedding up where she's been and making sure that everywhere is neat and tidy. Hey, David means business. Watch out. Spread a bail. Ruth's giving him a glare. Do you need the spreader bail, Ruth? No, I don't think so. Maybe he's just using it as a method of transportation. My mother-in-law was in Kirkwood, lovely place, says Adele, and Patrice is laughing. There's someone here who's not laughing. Little Anto Deck. Deck. Which one's Deck?
Is the one that hasn't had lots of issues.
The one who looks like Michael in office? Yes. No, no. Yeah. What are you saying, Ant has had a lot of issues?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Poor Ant.
Oh. Oh wait. That ewe has had 2 lambs.
Which one?
The Herdwick. One at Dutch is lambing.
That's the one you were on about.
I think it'd be the red ring. So, and I think she's having triplets. So David immediately, his little antennae flickered then, I saw it. And he went straight into lambing mode.
Yeah. What are you going to do, Rob?
I could just see it. Here he goes. He's going to blow his nose. No, he's not. He's putting his gloves on.
Well, if I can land it with the gloves, then I will, because I've just cut myself.
Oh, no.
So, you don't want to put that.
That's a boo-boo. Do you want me to do it in your film?
Well, if you want, you can.
I don't want to. I don't not want to. I'm happy to do whatever.
Well, hopefully, it'll just be a straightforward carry on.
So is that a boo-boo?
Yeah.
Do you want to put them long gloves on, Dave? No? No?
Them long gloves,
I got Ruth some new teats yesterday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I know how to treat a woman. Some two bags of milk.
You've got 4 bags of milk there.
Yeah. Well, I figured we'll soon get. I bet we're using a bag a day, Ruth, aren't we? Not far off. I thought we don't want to get to Sunday and have no milk. Oh yeah, we're in the game. That's a lovely clear bag of fluid. Yeah, it looks like a fine white wine. Well, maybe not. Oh, Jack. Jack can be a glamorous assistant. So what Dave's doing now, we're just... Did you get more salt, Rob, for Victoria? Would absolutely do with more salt now than we'd lost for the next 3 years. Yeah. Yeah.
They don't feel massive.
No. So Dave's just making sure that things are presented properly. Because she's having 3.
It's going well, actually.
Going well, he says. Going well. He's very happy.
Thanks, Jack, but no thanks.
Thanks, Jack, but you've just basically wasted your time. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So Dave's just making sure.
We had a lot of problems yesterday, didn't we?
A lot of problems, what?
Lamb, remember, it was quite a tough lamb.
Which one?
The triplet, it was tight.
Oh, yeah, tighter than we expected. Here we go. So we're straight into it. Give us a share if you want to see new life in the form of hopefully triplets enter the world. That's it. Pulling it down. Nearly all black, that one, isn't it? There's not many spots on that. Answers Dave means business coats off. Exactly. Can you ask Jack what job he enjoys best on the farm, says Victoria?
Horses.
Horses? You like the horses? Big ones or little ones?
Big ones.
Big ones. He likes big horses.
Wow.
All right.
He said he likes working with me best as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he did.
Huh?
It's Danny.
Who's your favourite?
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny.
Do you look up to and admire Danny?
Yeah.
I think he's a good role model. Yeah,
do.
yeah,
I look up to him.
yeah. No,
I look in the eyes.
I think he's a good role model actually. Yeah,
He's a sound bloke.
yeah. I like him. So wonderful, a little boy. They could call it Jack. 3 Jacks is too many. So that one's also getting very close, isn't it?
Yeah, might have a busy day.
It would be nice to get these done and dusted, wouldn't it? Because we've been sort of wary of
Well,
these.
I've got to load those sheep up and get them out
Which ones?
this morning. The loose ones.
Look, there's not many though.
No.
No.
They need to go out.
Right. And then we're almost in position to bring Silver up, Ruth.
We nearly are, because
Yeah.
these are then going to move into that pen.
Yeah,
We'd made a plan last night, though.
good. Well, you need to put the plan.
Do we need some salt?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not concentrating, are we?
We won't need it in a minute.
Yeah, Jack says if he fetches it, we won't need it. Jack says great name. Ewan says it's not Ewan, it's Sarah. It's just water in the buckets with the ropes, or do you add antiseptic? So yeah, we use that pink stuff that vets use. Hibby scrub. So it just makes us feel like a vet.
We practically are vets.
Yeah.
But we aren't going to university for 7 years.
Yeah, we didn't waste 7 years of our life learning all them useless tricks. No, vets are awesome, aren't they? We're very lucky to have them.
It's in the tub.
Catherine Wilson says yes. And
You need to get it, Jack. I'll get it, Jack, if you want.
so this girl looks fed up.
I think we're all right now, Jack. No, go on.
So Jack's got the salt. The salt is available to purchase in the farm shop. And Dave's just putting a light dusting on the lamb. And look at that, it works every time. It's a Northern Irish trick. And it's just encouraging Mum to lick that lamb. And to get on with mothering it.
So, if anyone wants to like and share, there might be another one coming out in a minute. We don't want people to miss.
Sarah says, "Oh, the lovely Hibby scrub. I reacted to that badly when I started my nursing career." And Mandy says, "Jack is a lovely lad. Mum Ruth does an awesome job there." Absolutely, both do a great job. So David is now going to deliver the next, because the next water has just arrived. Jack's just fed his pals in the next pens. They're all tucking in, and there's plenty of liquid. But this is not a dry berth. This is definitely a wet berth. And David is now going for the second lamb.
3 legs though.
Jackie says, "I got that salt when I visited. It's good salt, but it's good for sheep and it's good for humans too." Dave's saying, "Don't forget the iodine," says Hillary. And Jacqueline sent 99 stars. Christine Sutcliffe shared as always, thank you. Sandy shared. Janet says, "My granddaughter is studying at Bristol to be a vet." 2,800 people watching. Here comes the next one. And he's just breaking that membrane just so it can't ingest any fluid accidentally. And out it comes. It's another pretty dark looking lamb. It's not doing a lot at the moment. It's very ruttly. Lynn sent 250 stars. Goodness me. That was ruttly, wasn't it?
Still is.
So David's breathing away.
Want some water?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, get some cold water, Jack. Good idea, lad. So Dave's going to hold its ear open. Jack's going to drop it. And he'll do, Jack. Just only need a pinch. Quick as you can, Jack. Right, in you go. Big handful. That's it. There we are. Just the job.
Well done, Jack.
You were very sparing with that one.
Yeah. I don't think he has to carry it back in, doesn't he? Yeah.
Alright, good lad.
That's the female.
Good. And very ruttly, isn't it? That's it. So David will sit it on its sternum now. The first lamb's almost up. Just a bit nearer, Dave, so she can lick it. And then, Jack, if you just sprinkle a bit of salt on it, love, and then she can really make a fuss of it. Now, there was a comment here, why can't Jack have a go? Does Jack want to go? Oh, big hands, he says. Big hands. Not fair on the... He can have a go, help pull it out if David gets it in position.
He's a calf man.
Yeah, he's going to have to calf cows for a living. That's it, Jack. So Jack's sprinkling salt on that little lamb, so that'll get Mum to lick it even more lovingly and adoringly than she would without the salt. So Dave's going, you get round here, Jack. Let David get it in position and you can help pull it out. When you pull it downhill. Not there yet, but it will be soon.
Can you down at Saturday?
So Dave's just getting it into position. Jane says triplets. So Jack's going to pull them legs downhill. And Dave's going to check that the head is following. It's like pulling a bar of soap, Jack, isn't it? It's like pulling a bar of soap. Again, and look at that, David dropped it.
Slippery, isn't it?
Yeah. Vicky says, such a good team, absolutely. And again, quite a ruttly lamb. But a bit more go about it than the last one, that's good. Ria says, look at this, Jack. Ria says, Jack is an asset to Cannon Hall Farm. We know that.
Right, Jack, it's your job to iodine them all now.
Yeah. And if we don't see iodine all over your fingers and even a splash or two on your face, we know you haven't done the job properly.
Right, you,
Yeah. So Ruth's going to do the Erdwicks with iodine.
go right next to Mum.
That's it. I like to lay them all out in a line. You know, like...
Last one.
Look, bye.
So 2 boys and a girl. Jack's nearly kick bucket. You wash your hands now, look, and then we'll get them fed and iodined and all that malarkey. So triplets to finish the broadcast off. So that's fabulous. We've seen a natural set of twins, almost natural. Second one was, and an assisted set of triplets. And then we've got a girl here who looks so fed up. I feel so sorry for her. I feel like laying down next to her and giving her a cuddle because she looks totally and utterly fed up. There's a girl at the back there, Dave, who looks like she's going to go soon.
You can always tell the ones that are next because they're not eating.
Yeah, but look how bagged up she is. I'll just show you this one, guys. This one, and I'd say it's the first time she's lambed, so that worries us to a degree. But she's a big bag, isn't she, for a smart little sheep? Quite trim. I suspect she's only carrying a single, but she looks broad in the hips, and she looks like she could deliver a lamb, hopefully. So we look as though we're going to have plenty more to keep us occupied for the rest of this weekend. 3 cracking lambs there. Mum's done a great job. Two tups and a gimmer. And yesterday there were 3 gimmers, weren't there? So we're having our fair share of girls. 2,800 people still watching. Jane says a busy day for you all. Absolutely is. So without further ado, I'm going to say cheerio, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been I feel as though it's been a pleasant morning. We've seen a set of twins born naturally, and we've seen an assisted set of triplets. All the lambs are doing fantastically well. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for the stars. Please tune in if you possibly can on Monday through to Friday. We're up against it. The other program's on next week. A stiff competition. We need everyone to watch, to share everything about the program, and if they've enjoyed it, post positive comments. We need it to rate well to have a chance of doing anything over the summer and beyond. So from Farmers Rob,
Farmers Dave, and 3 lovely little triplets.
have a wonderful Saturday. I'm going to take Blossom now to hopefully see if love is in the air, and then hopefully get back in time to watch Barnsley. We badly need a win today. So from Farmers Rob and Dave and all the sheep behind us, looking forward to seeing some of you later on today. See you later, guys. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.